Hey, it's Kaimana, Kane, and
Kaimana, Kane.
And we're going to be doing some O-soto-Gari drills today.
Yeah, again, this is our version of the O-soto-Gari. It's designed a little bit more for close quarter combatives and confined spaces, but Kaimana here is also going to work on some of her control when she's on top. So also Kailani is left-handed, so here she goes. Ready? No-gi, O-soto-Gari, modified O-soto-Gari. Go ahead, she's going to step with her left foot forward. As she steps with her left foot forward, she's going to place it right by the side of the foot. Her right hand is actually behind here, but she's going to use, as she starts to sweep, she's going to use her bicep. This little bicep right there is going to go right into his face or his neck as she goes ahead and puts more pressure on Kaimana's arm right here. This makes him a little bit more off balance and forcing all his weight to be on this foot, the one she's going to attack. Go ahead. Step 2. She gets mount, and she's going to control. What Gracie Bulletproof program calls the Spider-Man. She's going to swim her arms through. He's trying to push her off. He tries to roll. She's blocking him. Swim through. Then he rolls over, and she sees the opportunity to take his back. What does she do? And she chokes him. How was that, son?
I mean, she actually choked me. It's
Yeah.
not like just tapping out for some reason. She actually choked me.
Good. Let's try it faster. Ready? Full speed, Kaimani. Ready? Back up, back up, back up. Back up. Let go. Back up. Hajime! Again, this is just a great drill to work on takedowns, to control. You got someone, they're not going to be complacent and laying on their back the whole time. They're going to be rolling, trying to get up. And so she's doing Spider-Man, that's also known as the airplane, but also catching the back of his head. And when he goes to that, when he finally rolls over a little bit too much, or when he pushes her actually, she's going to swim her arms through one at a time. If you do both arms at a time, what happens to your face? If you do both arms? Yep, you get a hit. You might fall right on top of each other and knock out each other's teeth. Then you'll both be in a world of pain. But when Kaimana, the big bad bully, rolls over and gives up his back, what do you do, Kailani?
Choke him.
She says that with such conviction. All right. Let's do it one more time, really quick. Ready? Go, Kaimana, go! Good. Stand up. Let's do it again. I want to see, when you do the O-soto-Gari though, I want you to go ahead and put more pressure on his arm so it makes him off balance, okay? And when you bring your leg, remember the modified O-soto-Gari, the typical O-soto-Gari, the leg's going all the way straight, right? This one, we're actually bringing the leg up at a 90-degree angle so it's bent. And you actually want to imagine if you have an old kickstand on your bike, what do you do, Kaimana? You kick the kickstand out, right? And you bend forward. So actually, let go for a second. Come on, when you're doing the O-soto-Gari, remember your body's got to make a what?
Like a kind of T.
Let's see it. Yes, so it goes all the way through. His right hand is, because he's right-handed, is going to be pushing or grabbing his opponent's lapel or the back of their shirt or even their hair if they're a long-haired little hippie boy, or if they just happen to, he can drive his arm straight through and use his bicep to punch the opponent in the face as he's going forward. But the idea is also, do we go in a straight line or do we go on angles?
On angles. So when you do O-soto-Gari, you want to have your foot at a kind of 45-degree angle.
When you step at a 45, right?
You step at a 45-degree angle. And it gives you more of like a push, and it gives them kuzushi, which in English terms means breaking your opponent's balance. When we do it, 45-degree angle on my foot, push with their bicep, pull with their arm, and make the T like that.
Perfect.
And they'll fall down. So.
Okay, Kailani, let's see it. Oh, she forgot to step with her left foot. Let's try it again. got to step with your left foot. Remember, so you got to close the distance. So you put, Kailana, you put your left foot close to Kaimana's right foot, right? So let's be a little bit more side by side. You're not going to be too far forward and too far back. It'll lean on him again. Ready, go. Boom. Now bring your leg up, your right knee up. Oi, she just muscled him down. That's kind of embarrassing for a big brother. His little sister just dropped him with muscle. Very good. This is the airplane. The hand that's out on side to side is to go ahead and keep her balance. And he turns his back and she goes into the hadakajime, which is the short choke, the naked choke, the one that actually hurts far more than a rear naked choke. But Kailani, let's go ahead. Let's do it one more time when you do the O-soto-Gari. Okay, that's not it, but all right. So you got to bend your knee up a little bit more, right? Remember, you got to put your weight down. Your upper body is going to be a little bit bent over, almost like your head is going to touch your right knee.
So when you do it, 95-degree angle, bring your knee up, and yeah.
Yes.
I'm not going to take her down right
So that's the idea of fighting in a confined space. You could use this in between vehicles, like in a parking lot, even in an elevator, or somewhere else that's small. Uh-oh, I'm ready. I think she's ready. You ready? Begin. So see how she's airplaning her hand out? And the other hand is going underneath his head to capture his head. Yep, keep going. There you go. Controlling him. She swims her arms through one at a time. And once he finally rolls over, she goes for the choke. All right.
You don't want to cross her on the street, so.
One more thing.
What's that? Oh, jeez. I thought she was showing her Nerd Assassin's rash guard. Okay. She wants to do a back bend shaka. Okay.
Bye.
Wait.
Keep going.
I hope not. Oh, whoa, strong. All right.
Again, thanks to Lana Kila Brand and Nerd Assassins, and make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and shaka out of here.